approached by Toontrack. Like I said, got a hold of me through my management and contacted me about doing a drum library for their EZdrummer program.
Happened to see Randy at a friend's party last summer, and he had asked me if I had heard about EZdrummer in Superior.
Ryan Vicadol, who was the original drummer in Nickelback. You know, I've mixed quite a few Nickelback records, and so I've known him for quite a long time.
I must have been the first drummer he saw or something to ask. So I was the lucky one to get chosen for that. And
he's a great drummer, you know. He's one of those crazy drummers that you have to kind of pry off his drum kit because he just won't stop playing. So I seemed like a good candidate for this, and it worked out great.
You know, it's every drummer's dream to, you know, let's go into this beautiful studio, just drums, and have one of the world's best engineers mic everything up, and you just get to play. Yeah, the Warehouse is a very well-known studio in Vancouver, obviously owned by Brian Adams.
Well, it's a fantastic facility. You know, it's one of the top studios in the world. It really is. You know, technically, sonically, the people that run it, great gear.
Absolutely blown away by not only the sound, but the choice of microphones the studio has to offer. The legendary Neve board that is in the studio as well just makes it just a world-class facility.
The room, which is upstairs where we are now, where we track the drums, has a large custom Neve console, which is known as an Air Neve, of which only 3 were made, and it's just a fantastic sounding console. I mean, you could choose almost any mic on any instrument and you put it up and you're like, wow, it sounds great.
As far as the drums are concerned for this session, I've played AOT drums now for probably the last 10 years. So I had quite a few kits from there from my previous touring that I'd done in the past. And I mean, growing up with different drummers from jazz to fusion to rock or whatever, Gretsch has always just been a household name for me.
I mean, a massive collection of drums. I mean, a gazillion cymbals and hi-hats, and he had everything we needed.
Some wood drums and some metal drums, and just to get a variety of different sounds that can work in all styles, I think.
When we set up the drum kit, it's a very large room, so we put the drums actually in one of the ISO booths and left the doors open to the big room, and we deadened the ISO booth off quite a bit. The idea being all the close mics on the drums would not have this huge room leakage in them. They would be a little more dry, and then all the big room sound was obviously out in the room.
I just looked at this as like a drummer's dream to come into this project, into a beautiful studio and work with such great people.
Oh, it was really a lot of fun because always when you're recording drums, it's for an artist, it's for a song. The drum sound you get has to be in context to the music that the drums are going to be a part of, obviously. But we didn't have that constraint here. It was just get a big, massive drum sound. It's
been absolutely one of the highlight experiences I've ever had has been the project here with EZdrummer.